All right, we're live. Hello, everyone who's watching and everyone who's going to watch in the future. I'm Melissa Shippey of MGS Designs, and I'm going to hold out for a few to see if anyone wants to join us. This is Estella, my 18-month-old daughter. My son Jack's over chilling in his swing in the living room, and my daughter Adelia, who's 4, is doing something in her room. I don't know. She's occupied. So I just wanted to pop on here to tell y'all what the next online Bead with Me class is, what we're going to be working on. And this one's actually going to be a 4-parter. We're going to do 4 sessions starting on Thursday, April 30th and going till Thursday, May 21st. So it's going to be 4 Thursdays in a row. It's going to be for an hour at a time. And it's going to be one project split up over those 4 sessions. So it's partially a selfish project because it's something I want to do, but it's also partially something that I know a lot of people have been wanting to work on and may have already done, but it's a cool bead embroidery project that I just want to go over in this video format. So what we're going to be working on from April 30th to May 21st is a beaded smartphone case. So this is my one that I did a few years ago. I do have a pattern for this on my website, and I want to be making a new one because this was done for an old iPhone that I had a long time ago that I just bought to use the internet on and do transactions at shows on. It currently has that old iPhone in it, but the iPhone is no longer functioning. There are no inside parts to it. I just took it apart. It's an empty shell. So it's a smartphone. You make a case that fits specifically to the smartphone that you have, using the smartphone you have as a template. And it's mostly bead embroidery with leather backing. There's my husband coming in. Hey, dear. I'm live on YouTube right now.
Doing what?
Talking about my next project.
Oh.
Say hi. This is Matthew, a.k.a. Shippy.
Just, huh?
He's doing some yard work before it rains. So this is what we're going to be working on. And the reason I want to do this is because this is my current phone, which has a case I just bought on Amazon with a little dongle on the back, and it is dying. I go through phones pretty quickly. I buy a crappy, cheap phone, usually at Walmart, once every year or every 2 years. Jack is sharing about this phone issue. Yes, Jack, I need a new smartphone. So I purchased a refurbished smartphone on eBay for $60 last week, and it's a Google Pixel 2, I believe. I looked up what Android phones have the best cameras, so I bought this one on eBay. It just came in the mail. And I have screen protectors coming. I'm not even going to set it up till I get my screen protectors to cover the glass. But what I want to do is I want to make a beaded smartphone case for it. So it's a lot bigger different shaped than my old smartphone case. So I need something new. And I'm in bead embroidery mode after doing that mask. So I just want to make it. And I thought it'd be a cool project to share with anyone who wants to work on one for their own phone. So the deal is that I'm not going to be selling kits for it. What I'm going to be doing during the first session, which will be April 30th, which is a Thursday, from 1 to 2 p.m., I'm going to sort of give you an overview of the process, and I'll use my example to talk about the different parts of the construction, sort of how it's made. This is going to be a complementary to the pattern. If you already have the pattern, that's even better because it's going to go into more detail than I'm going to go into during these sessions. But for the first session, Thursday, April 30th, from 1 to 2 p.m., I'm going to talk about how this is made and talk about how you can start gathering the materials you're going to need to make it, and the basic overview of the techniques you're going to need. And I'll be hopefully having my materials gathered for the new case I want to make. And that'll just kind of give you an idea of what to expect and what you need to gather to do the project on your own phone. The Thursday after that, May 7th, from 1 to 2 p.m., I'll start going over how to stitch the bead embroidery portion. And if you want to copy my exact pattern, on here. You can purchase the pattern on my website, mgsdesigns.net. Otherwise, you can do any sort of bead embroidery pattern that you want. You can use your own beads and findings and anything you can stitch down to a non-woven beading base like Peltex or Lacy Stiff Stuff or any of the other sort of stiff felt-like fabrics that they sell for beading you can use. And just get all your stuff together. May 7th, we'll be starting that process of stitching, and I'll answer any questions you have. Then the following Thursday, May 14th, from 1 to 2 p.m., I will have my bead embroidery done. So the goal is to have your bead embroidery done within that week. And then you're going to start stitching the bezel. The bezel is actually done with peyote stitch. I did it with delicas, size 11 delicas on this one. I might actually use size 10 delicas when I do my new case because it just goes faster, and I find that I don't mind the difference in size. They're slightly bigger, and because they go faster, I like them. But you can use delicas. You can try it with seed beads. I haven't tried it with seed beads, but you can if you want. You build up this bezel from the edge of the bead embroidery, and we'll be working on that May 14th from 1 to 2 p.m. Then I'll leave you till the next Thursday to work on it. And then the last Thursday, May 21st, from 1 to 2 p.m., I'll be doing sort of a question and answer session for an hour. If you're welcome to send me photos of your piece if you have specific questions about your piece in that time frame, and I can answer your questions that day, and just kind of be a guide through the process if you want to do that with me. So I'll be doing it too for my new phone, and hopefully you find it enjoyable, and hopefully it within that time period I'll also be coming up with a new kit to have a bead embroidery / bead weaving project that I'm working on right now. I just don't have the design finished, so I wanted to do something else online in the meantime just to stay connected. So thanks for joining me for this announcement, and I hope that some of you will like doing this project together, and if not, stay tuned for the next project, which is going to be another bead embroidery and bead weaving necklace for Bead with me. All right, say bye. We're going to go bye now. See y'all later.